Oh my God. You guys, I had to reset the live because I think with it being connected to my car, I don't know. I never connect to the Bluetooth while on live, so I had to make sure that wasn't a problem. Y'all let me know when y'all ready to have this discussion because, mm-mm, nope. Hey, how are you? What is it? Minka? Maria? Hey, Ziggy Ziggy. How are you doing? I just literally had the worst experience. And well, I wouldn't necessarily say the worst experience, but it was crazy. It was like, did did I just experience this? Like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, you have gorgeous lips. Thank you, love. This is crazy. It's crazy how people can just be so like caught up in their freaking ways to where it's like, it's disgusting. It's so freaking disgusting. You guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you thumbs this video up. And if you can share it, make sure you share it. Double tap the screen to like. Yep. I want to talk more about, on my phone is saying freaking. Let me see. Hold on. Can I want to taste it? Oh, would you? What are you talking about? Look at this cute little cup. I keep forgetting to take it inside. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom. What y'all talking about? Y'all make sure y'all thumbs this video up. Double tap the screen. Share the video so we can get into this conversation. My neck is killing me. Put your lips over lots of filter. Did you double tap that screen? Did you share the live? Not please. Did you double tap? Did you share the live? We don't talk about no. Thank you. Thank you, Mia Moore. How was your day today? What do you have planned for the 4th of July? Indeed. I want to talk about it, but I just want to wait because I don't want to repeat myself. Like, and then I feel like there's 3 people in here, so we should have 3 taps, 3 thumbs ups. And then I also feel like you guys can share the live so that we can get into this conversation. Excuse me. I drank sparkling water, you guys. burnt myself. Y'all, that day when we was on live. Oh, damn. And that grease popped me when I was making what is it, breakfast potatoes? It was like the good morning live. That was the caption, good morning. That grease popped up and burnt me. And it hurt it. And now I have a little scar right here. But hopefully, you know, it don't do too much damage. I gotta pee. I just don't want to go in that loud ass house. I don't want to go in that loud house. And I'm not. I'm about to go use the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm leaving y'all here. Oh, no, you did it. Bye. I did. Oh, you did it. Where are you going? They're stalking me. Well, I guess y'all let me know. Y'all ready to start this conversation? Because I'm not doing it. You guys, I gotta get another phone. Because every time I gotta take care of business on this phone, I gotta end the live or pause it, and I don't know what it does on your end. So, but you know, business is business. I think I'm gonna stop geeking soon. I'm just chilling right now, but I think I'm gonna stop geeking soon. Real soon. So I have this, hold on. I just hope that this all falls through. Like, I'm so tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being patient. I'm tired of having understanding. I'm tired of keeping faith alive. I'm tired. I'm so over it. I'm ready to get back to my norm. Like, am I asking for too much? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I just feel so out of place. Like, it's just a lot. It's like I just want to isolate myself, you know? Like, I just want to isolate myself. And I can't do that right now. My phone is so hot. I'm trying to point the AC up to it. Excuse me. I feel like I'm being defeated. It's like I just be feeling like I just want to go home. But where the hell is home? Like, how are you homesick? You're like, make it make sense. Like, yeah, it makes sense. And then y'all probably like, what the hell is she talking about? There's like not a lot that I can say. There's not a lot that I can say on the topic. But if you guys know, you know. You've been here, you know. But I'm homesick. I'm fucking homesick. I'm fucking homesick. And I don't care who it is, your mama, your daddy, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your sister, your brother, whoever. It can be anybody dear to you. For me, I'm not going to say for you. I'm not going to speak for everybody. For me, if I'm out of my element for too long, I start to feel discombobulated. I start to feel like I'm losing track. You know, like I can't even focus. Like I can't even grasp the things that I need to do one by one at a time. You know, just do this. And then when you're done with that, check it off. And then do the next thing. Like, I can't even do that because my mind is all over the place. Because I have so much on my plate. Like, I just want to get it done. I just want to get it done so I can get back to my reality. And I'm trying to remain positive and grateful in the midst of it all. But I'm starting to struggle. Ooh, Lord knows I'm starting to struggle. Because again, and I've never stayed with anybody before. You know, like, I've always been super independent, self-sufficient. Like, so now that things are kind of going left a little bit, temporarily, you know, it's uncomfortable for me. Like, it's hella uncomfortable. I don't really know how to get comfortable in the storm. I don't know how to do it. And it's like, not only do I carry myself, it's like I carry my family, you know, and they all depend on me. They all look for me to provide the answer and the way. And I try to do everything like right, like everything by the books. Like, you know, no crooked shit, no scamming shit, no nothing. Like everything right, you know. And it's like I just be feeling like shit. All the people that's getting it out the mud, they be the ones that's like you know, it appeared to be that they doing it, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just homesick. And again, I feel lost. Hey, Marcus. Um, how am I feeling today? Homesick. That should have been the caption. That should have been the title of this video. Homesick as F. AF. Homesick AF. I be trying to be like hella strong. I be trying. I think my problem is I'm too strong. And my mom always tell me like it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay. But me being me, it's like I just be holding on to stuff until it's like, you know, like I'm just tired. I'm just fucking tired. Like, I know you guys are probably like, man, I know you guys are probably like, wait, what is she talking about? I never fully explained what happened in this transition. So, and I feel like I want to, you know, open up and release it, but it's just like I've been waiting for the right time, you know, like waiting, you know, to feel like it's okay to release it, you know. But basically when, excuse me, I just keep feeling like I got a burp. I did have a burp. Okay. So basically my move was not planned. It was something that I wanted to do. It wasn't something that I needed to do for any reason. Um, it was something that I was going to do when the time was right. So a situation occurred where my son got hooked up, caught up with the wrong kids. And he started to get in trouble, and the things, the direction that I seen him going in, I knew that I had to, put it into it. So, with that being said, my mom reached out to their dad and basically explained to him, everything that was going on with his son. Young black boy, no father, looking to the streets. You know what comes with that, right? Me, single mother, raising a son, two daughters, I already raised my oldest. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't come with instructions. So we do what we do. We do the best we do the best that we can. So after all this dialogue, about how, oh no, this is not going to be the way, we gotta, put it into this, he decides that he's coming to get him. So when he comes to get him, after we agree on terms, this is temporary. This is just something that we're going to do until I move now, because now I have to move. Again, it was not planned. Now I have to move. I have to pack up all of my stuff and I have to move. Like, not knowing what's next. Like, I have to move to save my son. So dad comes, he get him, and he see his mentality. He see the things that he desire, which is, street thug stuff. So keep in mind, dad, I'm gonna be heavy on the dad. Prior to him so-called turning his life over to the Lord, which was a shocker to me, but I'm not gonna ever, try to challenge someone's faith. So prior to that, he was the dad that was in the streets tough, doing Lord knows what, getting at, doing that to people, just everything you can think of. The reason why I kept my kids away from him, because I never felt like they were safe in his care. So before he, again decided to so-called change his life and all that, he was this street thug. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He was a street thug. So in speaking with him, it was very shocking to hear him, talk about, oh, God this, God that. I'm like, oh, this could be good for him. Because if I had sent him to you with the same mentality that you've had all these years that I've known you, you would be no good for him, So I was like, this must be a blessing, like in disguise, like, because who would have ever known that you of all people would change your life, So he comes to get him. Keep in mind, he comes 6 hours to come get him. He takes that same drive back. This man, without no warning, brings my son back and drops him off on the corner and does not text me, does not call me, nothing. I hear a knock on the door and I'm like, oh, that must be my Amazon package. It was a package, all right. It was a package, all right. It was my son at the door. So I'm like, Blake, like, what are you doing here? He was like, my dad brought me. And I know he was like, well, damn, mom, like, that's a way to greet me. But it was more so me in a state of shock. Like, you are 6 hours away last time I known. Like, why are you here? How are you here? I'm just lost. I'm just lost. So he comes in, and that's when his dad decides to send me a text message saying, I brought the kid back. He doesn't want to, be Christ-like. He has a problem with me telling him he can't listen to worldly music. He can only listen to gospel music. All his rules, right? My only question was, as this being your son and this you being his father, was it a possibility, a small possibility, that you could have took more than 2 weeks to recondition him, help change his mindset? If God can do it for your ass, he sure can do it for him. He's only 13 years old. You're 38, 39 years old. Like, why didn't you take that time to save your son, to help save your son? You know what I'm saying? Like, so we wasn't seeing eye to eye. He wasn't understanding me, and I was not feeling him. So that communication just, flatlined. And yeah, so me being the mother that I am, to protect my children, no matter how hard they fall, I'm gonna pick them up, I'm gonna correct them. But me being the mother that I am going to remove them away from any type of harm, danger, negativity, whatever the case may be. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. So again, with my move not being planned, go figure. Wow, he just dropped your son off at the corner. At the corner. At the corner. But he's friends with my son on social media, and he freaking portrays his image like he is father of the year and I'm mother of nowhere. Like, she doesn't let me see my kids. She doesn't let me talk to my kids. Dude, your twin daughters graduated, going into middle school. You did not call them to say congratulations for your promotion. Their birthday came. You didn't attempt to call until 5:40 p.m. They was born earlier than that. like, like, but we're not gonna get too deep off into that scumbag, and the reason why you guys don't hear me talk about him is because I never ever want my kids to have to look at anything on social media to hear all these bad things about their father, so I keep that, I hold that in, I bottle it up, and I deal with it accordingly, but some stuff just have to be released, holding on to everything is not always going to be beneficial. It can destroy you, it can destroy you. So yeah, I'm homesick. I am homesick. I want to go home. Like, I want to go home. Oh my God, there's a mother duck walking with her 2 little ducklings. It's the cutest little thing ever. Yeah. So just imagine, where my state of mind has been lately based off of my, circumstances. What would that be? I don't tend to, get in my feelings about others' opinions, like, I feel like I'm very open and understanding. Now, I know the difference between someone expressing their opinion opposed to someone being disrespectful and just flat out rude, so I'm here, I'm listening. I really dig our friendships, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you too, Marcus. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the love, the support. You know, I appreciate it all. I definitely do. From the bottom of my heart. When we get to where we going, I'm gonna definitely be like, Marcus, that's my day one. That's the trophy of the year, me and more. Like, no doubt. My phone is so hot on this mount. I don't know, this AC blowing towards us. Damn. I've been on this live for 41 minutes and my car been running because it's 97 degrees and my gas is going down. But it's so damn loud in the house. Like, I just be like chilling, or I want to start chilling. Like, sometimes I just be needing, like, a space. But I'm waiting, Marcus. I'm listening. You know, that's what I thought once upon a time based off of some of the questions that he would ask me, but we separated years ago, like when he was little, you know. So he never really got the chance to bond with him. He never got the opportunity to see us bond and love on each other. It was nothing but abuse, neglect, disrespect, and unloyalty. I don't even, oh my God, you guys, look. Look. Isn't that so cute? I hope you guys can see. Look. Oh my God. That was so adorable. That just made my day. Something so small. How do they know? Yeah, no. He definitely, I don't think, I hope he don't remember the bad, but I definitely don't think he remember the little bit of good that we had. And I know that can exceed or not exceed, I should say, what occurred, him missing or not, not missing, because it's like, natural basic, instincts or whatever, or the separation itself alone, can be, should never be, included in a topic of, what occurred. But I think you would have to create some sort of bond in order to miss something or to feel like there's a lack in an area, So I don't know. I don't know about that one. I mean, like, he's come to me and be like, Mom, my dad, he used to do this, he used to do that. And I'm like, how do you know that? Like, did you hear me talking on the phone? Like, again, I don't go to my kids and bash their parent, their father. I don't do that. Like, I want them to get older and determine how they feel about that absent parent, on their own. I don't want us to be like, oh, you conditioned my mind to feel like this about no. I don't want that guilt on me. And Naya, she'll tell you, in the midst of everything that occurred with her, father, I never came to her and said, your daddy did this, your daddy did that. And Lord knows I've been through hell and back a few times. Not a few times, a lot of times, with that person. And yeah, she told the little one, she was like, Mom never, told me anything bad, because that topic came up because he basically lied on me and told my son, oh yeah, your mama be saying this about me. Your mama, he was like, my mama didn't say that. Like, I'm just now finding out because you telling me, but he told my son that I'm a liar. Everything that I told him that he did to me is not true. My son is just kind of like, well, what did you do? Like, tell me something my mama didn't tell me, because obviously there's something there. Oh, your mama didn't tell you, son? Like, no. Oh, well, never mind. Like, never mind now, huh? Sounds like your son is really not conditioned for rules and regulations. Oh, yes, he is. And he will be. He think he's grown. He think he wants to be like the rappers you see on TV, the YNs you see on social media. That's not happening. That's not happening. I will bend over backwards before my son ever feel like he's not going to follow any type of rules, because no, no, it's not happening. You know what happens to young boys, girls too, that feel like, the power is in their hand and the streets is calling them and they gonna answer. No, it's not happening. He about to be so busy with sports and school to where he is not gonna have no time to try to even consider being a YN. Mm-mm. No. Those feelings of wanting your dad and mom to be together never goes away. I know, because my little baby girl says it all the time. Yeah, and see, that's crazy. And I just kind of feel like to each his own, because I never felt like that. I just wanted my father's love when I was growing up. But I never cared about him and my mom being together. Like, even when my mom got married, I never was like, hey, that should be my dad. So every child is different, like, every child is really different. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Did my phone get hot that fast? No. I mean, for really strict rules, following the rules of God is very different. The rules of mother and father sounds like his dad tried throwing the Bible at him instead of trying to be his dad first. Exactly. And it was nothing wrong with trying to do both. He could have been like, let me teach you another way. And also, let me love on you, son. Let me give you something that I was not able to give you. Scratch able, not willing to give you in the midst of who I was not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, we all have choices. And when you have kids, those choices need to be made, you know. Yeah, I'm not trying to really go too deep into that. Tell me when y'all ready to talk. I don't know y'all in here no more. My little shirt just keep falling down. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see me. Let's see. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Yep. So that's that. I think I needed that. I needed to vent. And now I need to address the problem. I just have to keep pushing. Y'all probably like, damn, you've been all up in our face this whole time. Now you want to scoot your seat back. It's like I just don't want to get caught up in waddling in my mess. You know, like, girl, get it done. Get it done. Just do it. But me, I want to be like, oh, this is not working out. I'm homesick. Like, just do it. Just get the shit done. Let me go like this until y'all ready. Yes, keep pushing forward, but make sure not to forget about yourself too. For real, Marcus. For real, because I found myself literally not wanting to get out the bed, literally not wanting to comb my hair, literally not wanting to do nada. Like, because I think I was getting consumed by like everything. Oh shit. No, thank you. By everything that, you know, was transpiring or that is. I want to put it in the past so bad and be like, was. But what is, you know, going on in my life? Like, I'm just so used to stability. Like, I'm used to everything carrying on the way, you know, my life typically carry on. And with that not being the case, it's like, I be wanting to literally just flip my shit sometimes. Like, for real. But it's okay though, because I feel like once I get over this, once I, what do they say, like pass the storm, get through this storm, I feel like I'm gonna be untouchable. I done been through some shit in my life that I thought was gonna break me to a point where I was, yeah. So as time passed, and I'm not experiencing anything that is, interrupting my peace, my stability. I got comfortable and feeling like, oh, you're good. Life is a piece of cake. You'll never have a bad day, because everything is just going so smooth. So now that, times is hard right now and shit is not making sense, and I keep getting all these doors closing on me, it's just kind of like, it's not easy to bear with. It's not easy to deal with, I should say. Like, I'm very uncomfortable. I'm very unhappy right now. And yeah, that's just being transparent. That's just being transparent. And I honestly have my moments where it's like I'm feeling like I'm a little too needy. I'm being too emotional. I'm being too vulnerable. I'm being too open, in the midst of my storm, you know, because I think I'm seeking for somebody somewhere to fulfill me, like to fill me up, because of me feeling so empty right now, through what in the midst of what I'm going through. And that's a horrible expectation, because I see that nobody can fulfill your happiness. Like, nobody can do that, like, you have to have it on your own. And that's something I've always been so grateful of, having natural peace, having unconditional happiness. Like, people used to look at me and ask me, like, girl, why you always laughing and giggling? Like, why, like, would you be high? No, I don't. Like, this is just me, but oh yeah, let me get a little wine in me. I'm extremely, like, times 10, so that's just always been my personality, just always happy, genuinely happy, so again, when I'm experiencing things that, like, are, foreign to me, I don't even know how to deal with it. I want a Tesla. I don't be knowing if I should trade my Benz in for a Tesla. I just don't think that should be my primary car, electric car, because my patience is not all that great. You will be stronger than before. Absolutely correct. Yeah, that's the goal, Marcus. That is definitely the goal. That's the goal. I'm just trying to figure out, why am I getting homesick now? I thought it was going to hit me immediately. Like I said, I've been living on my own. I've been, providing and self-sufficient since I was freaking 19 years old. What a baby. Like, so why now? And it's not that I have anything that's, like, preventing me from getting shiznit done. It's just like, for example, today I went and looked at a place, and everything seemed to have been going great. You know, the wife that, you know, was conducting the tour, she was very pleasant. You know, she was very welcoming. You know, just everything about her appeared to be, you know, to my liking. So, um, she told me, you know, follow up with her husband. You know, I guess he's the one that's, you know, processing the applications, etc., etc. So, I followed up with him. I called him, introduced myself, you know, gave him a little back end on me and my family, you know, so on and so on. So he's already irritating me because as I'm talking, I'm feeling like he's not listening, but I know, and this is no shade, that, you know, some cultures, some, to be exact, a lot of Asians, when you talk to them, opposed to them just sitting there listening and throwing in a little, okay, I understand. Opposed to them doing that, they do this. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. And it's like, how are you able to hear anything? How are you able to process anything that I am saying to you so that you can have a clear understanding? You know, like how? But maybe they are capable of doing that in the midst of them. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. To me, it feels like you're rushing me off the phone, but I could be wrong. That's an assumption. Um, so, you know, conversation ends. He's like, okay, I send you application. And I'm like, okay, great. So he sends it, you know, and no, rewind. So before the conversation ended, he asked me who would be, you know, occupying the residence. And I told him, and he asked me, oh, no, no husband? And I said, oh, no, no husband. I'm a single mother, you know. And he go, oh, no husband, no husband. How old kids? And I'm like, oh, yeah, the kids. Like, oh, no, okay. You know, like, he said, okay, so no kid under 11, right? No, no baby. And I'm like, mm-mm. But it's like, okay, you're being biased as F. You're discriminating too. Who says that one should be married in order to occupy a residence? Are you mean to tell me you're not used and you're not used to in your culture of women handling ish on their own, being independent? Is that a crime? Is that an eviction? Is that the same, like, you know, level of a eviction, a bankruptcy, you know, terrible credit? Like, is it the same? Is that something I need to tell my application? Unfortunately, I'm not married to a man. I'm not married, period. And I know that may disqualify me from, like, what the fuck? But, you know, every culture is different. So it's stupid small stuff like that that's just making me feel like discouraged. And maybe he was like, you know, maybe his point was two-income household, opposed to, oh, woman and man have to rent in order to be successful, or to afford, or to, you know, maintain, or to, you know, take care of. Maybe that's what it was, but he didn't say that, so it only leaves me to wonder and or assume. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't ever want you to feel, Marcus, like you have to withhold any type of advice, you know, or how you're feeling in response to what I'm expressing to you guys. Like, no, I want you to feel open with me. Like, you know, just know, like, you know, to everyone, all our supporters, if you feel like anything that you're considering saying to me, if it was said to you, how would it make you feel? You know, would you feel like it's positive criticism, or would you feel like you're being attacked? You know, like that's how I flow. You know, that's how I flow. My mom always taught us to think before we speak and consider how this will make you feel if you say this to somebody else. You know, so I'm totally open, like totally. And you never know. One day you may feel like you're holding back on expressing something to me and you don't want to because you may feel like, oh, she's going to be offended, but you could have really just saved my day. You know, you could have literally just gave me some sound advice that really helped me think outside of the box or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, don't ever feel like that. Hold on, y'all. I have to hit my, what's it called? I have the opposite thought process. I say what's on my mind first, then I think about what. I remember you saying that, and that's something that you and LA have in common. But she has changed a lot in that area. I think she is now starting to think before she speak, because we were getting into like a lot of disagreements because she would say things and it wouldn't sit well with me, and then we would have to revisit it, and then she'd be like, okay, I can understand that, or I don't understand that, you know. So, you know, everybody is just so different. And then, you know, too, some people get offended real easy. Like, I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive individual, but I'm only sensitive to like my loved ones, if that makes sense. Can't no troll on the internet, can't no random person on the street push my buttons. Like it, yeah, no. It always end up being the case of me feeling like they're self-reflecting, not you. You know, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying like people that go and intentionally troll, you know, that intentionally try to, you know, degrade people, you know, and so on and so on. I only ate one time today, and that was this morning, I think like at 8 something, maybe almost 9. And it's 5 o'clock. I guess that gas that I put in my car is just going to waste on AC because, yeah, no. The way my tank is going down, you would think that I was driving. I will admit, ever since I met you and a few other people on YouTube, I really have put a lot of thought into what they say. I thank you for that. Oh my God, Marcus, you're so welcome. And again, I thank you for sharing, you know, your thoughts with me and your opinions with me. I really do appreciate you too. I need to get this tattoo redone. Like it's been a long time coming. I think I got this tattoo done mm, possibly mm, maybe like 2010, 2008. Like, I don't know. It has been a long time coming. I'm surprised it's not like bad, but it was a cover up. It was a cover up. You know how they say when doors close, that wasn't your door? That's what I'm trying to keep in mind when it comes to remaining positive. Because I have to say, I have to stop saying we. I be so quick to feel like, oh my God, this is not working. And no, it wasn't meant for me. I feel like there's another one. AC might be too high. But my phone keep getting hot, so I'm trying to keep it like pointed towards my phone. By the way, Miss Lady, you look gorgeous today. Thank you. I literally hopped in the shower, threw my hair in a ponytail. It's like, let's get it. I went and looked at 3 homes today. Wait, was it 3? No, it was supposed. Wait, was it 3? No, it was supposed to be 3. It was 2. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to get like the family to engage more. They just be so like doing their own thing. But yeah, I'm about to call this live alive. And I don't know if I'm going to come back again today. I would like to. It just be like so turned up. Like them kids, they be kidding. And yeah, it'd be hard for me to like, you know, focus my attention on the live. In which I feel like you guys also enjoy the reality of my world, you know. So that's nothing that, you know, I'm trying to keep away from, you know, the live streams. It's just more so sometimes it's a little draining. So, um, yeah, I will, I will come back later, hopefully. I don't know. It's 5 o'clock. I might do like a little bedtime live, like just chilling, relaxing, unwinding. Or I might do a chaotic in my life reality. This is what I deal with. Live. I don't know. We won't know till we cross that word, that path. So yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Bye, Marcus. Thank you so much for the convo. And y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. All right, bye.